Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. For those who like going to the circus, here is another circus act. Now, Patrick King is showing you a letter that was addressed to him, and he's showing you and telling you who the attorney is. And he even opened up, and he wasn't shaking it like shake. Remember when he was shaking those papers from, what was the name? Capital Financial, when he was shake, saying that there were medical records. He's not shaking on these ones. His hands are pretty steady, and he's showing you, see, you can actually see the contents of this letter that was addressed to him. Now, and you can see the name of the attorney. Now, what you should be insisting on is the name of the person in those so-called medical records he says he has, who was the perpetrator of all of those crimes. Because if someone is talking to you about a crime, they are going to tell you who did it. This person did it. I would. If it were me, the first name that will come out of my mouth is the person who did it to me. This person did this to me. So maybe he can show you those medical records and tell you the name of the perpetrator of those crimes. Another thing is, since he's showing you, the letter, and he's talking about what's contained in the letter, he's showing you his hands. Like I say, see, his hands are not shaky. It's not shaky like the last time he was on talking about medical records. Shake your bottom line. It wasn't no shake. See, you can see that he has something that he received from an attorney in Barbados. Now, maybe his hands can be steady like how his hands are steady here in showing you the pre-action letter from this attorney. Maybe his hands can be steady to show you those medical records he says he has. Maybe. And, maybe he can show you the person who's bedridden. Maybe he can get a photo since he has all of this direct knowledge. Maybe he can get a photo of the person who is bedridden, who is dying, and show you, prove to you that what he is saying is true. What Patrick King has done here, you see, I'm helping you guys out in a way. I'm just trying to help you guys out in a way. What he has done is he has perpetuated fraud on the people. Okay? He has perpetrated a fraud on the public. Everyone who listens to him, he has perpetrated a fraud on all of you. But yes, you like the circus, you like the entertainment, you don't like the fact that I blog on behalf of children who are being harmed. You don't understand how I do it and how I have to do it. You don't understand all the crimes that are committed against children in Barbados and how I have to sometimes talk about those crimes. So the pedophiles in Barbados will not like me. The products of incest in Barbados, you're not going to like me. And you should know the reason why, and you should know that I know the reason why. Okay, you should know that I know the reason why you would not like the fact that I talk about you on occasion. I talk about you quite often, people who are working and not being paid properly, people who are going to work, showing up for work and are being insulted. Yes, when they reach out to me, I blog on their behalf, and you do not like it. You love sitting in slavery. You love what you are. You love how you are. And like I said yesterday, history repeats itself. History repeats itself. Okay? So you like this circus act. You love this particular circus act. You like the way he entertains you. You like the spitting. You like the eyes bulging. You like all of it. You like all of it. But it's the same way he can show you. You can see who this letter is from. You can see that it was addressed to him. Maybe you can try to get from him those medical records. And I want to know the name of the male who perpetrated. That's my interest in it. I want to know the name of the male who perpetrated all of those crimes, and I want to know if he's still alive. I want to blog about that. I want to know if that particular person is still alive. Okay, so you can continue with your entertainment. Just continue on with your entertainment, and I'm going to continue on trying to figure out who the male is that committed those crimes that he said. It may be fabricated, maybe, but in time you will see, because you're not insisting on the truth, and that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about. You are not insisting on knowing the truth, and I am going to do that for you. I'm going to help you along the way, okay? So this is Veronica. He's showing you a letter from Kevin Miller. Have him show you the name in those medical records that he says he has of the perpetrator of the crimes. I have him show you the medical records. And remember, there's a reward for that. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.